Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Today is the first episode, first part, first whatever of Beauty Book Club. Yes, I was going to name it Jovi Book Club, but Beauty Book Club sounds about right, okay? Before we begin, don't forget to like this video. Just like it now. I saw Jada. She already liked it when she walked in, okay? She knows the assignment, okay? Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe. And now let me drop this intro so we could get on with this bullshit. Like, what the fuck? Hold on one second. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm on the phone with Amazon. Okay, thank you. Bye. Amazon, y'all. Amazon Fresh played themselves. Amazon Fresh literally canceled my order. I ordered the shit at 9 in the morning. Why they canceled my order? Anywho, child, this is the first episode of Beauty Book Club. And okay, I know we're supposed to read half the book, but the way this Tasha K drama set me up this morning, I told y'all I was up at 5 a.m. ready to read the last like 60 pages I was supposed to read or whatever. But then I got caught up with TK and then the Storm and then Wiley. And the next thing you know, we had to go live. So here we are. So it's going to be 3 parts. I am at 123, chapter 10. She just got picked up by social services because they snitched on her and got robbed by her aunt. Okay, can we talk about winter? I want to first say, like, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. We've all read this book when we were young. I want y'all, the point is for us to reread this shit now. In just the 10 pages of this reread, child, I don't know what was wrong with me as a child. Do we really? Why y'all keep saying that Lori Harvey needs to play Winter? Can somebody tell me that? Why would you put Lori Harvey in that derogatory position? Okay, I did make some notes when I first started reading it. I don't need the notes. So we know that Winter was set up to fail from she was born. Okay, the child of a drug dealer and his bimbo girlfriend, who nobody prepared this child. Her father, she thinks she prepared, right? She thinks she prepared. She thinks like this is not Lori Harvey. If anything, what's Saw name? Ari Fletcher could play Winter. If anything, Jada Waiter. No, not even Jada. Ari Fletcher, Ghetto is her name. Dream Doll can play Winter. Do not put this on a Lori Harvey. This girl is so selfish and so fucked up and just messing the whole game up for herself. Everything about this is, it was ghetto fabulous before. It's still a little ghetto fabulous, but it's just like, It's kind of a sad ass story. Now again, I'm at chapter 10, and it's just like, you born to your daddy have so much damn money, but you in the projects. Okay, y'all in the projects. You don't even think about school. Her education sucks. She has no education. The girl tried out here talking about she wanted to get an apartment, didn't even comprehend first month, second month rent. So caught up in things that don't matter. Wonder why Midnight don't want her. I knew why Midnight didn't want her from jump, even before I read the book. She's a freaking child. And she's not smart, right? Her dad did not set her up for greatness at all. Like, it's so freaking sad. It's like the things that she valued in life. Let me get my little thing. The thing that she valued in life. I want to read y'all some excerpts. I dead ass took notes. Because I was just like, her whole thing with Sister Soldier. Okay, here, I'm going to read the first. I'm gonna read this little excerpt right here, and then on page 3, I'm gonna read this part to this part. Okay, I never liked Sister Soldier. Straighten up. She's the type of female I like to cut in the face with my razor, but y'all think that's Lori Harvey. No. Before I get heated just talking about her, I am and what I stand for. Don't go jumping to any conclusions either. All of y'all are too quick to jump to her defense without knowing what somebody up close and personal thinks. When it comes right down to it, those are the ones who really count. The people who was there, who seen it all. Hell, you can't smell nobody's breath through a camera. You almost can't even see their pimples. So you know a TV shit ain't real. Don't run ahead of me. Let me take my time and tell my story. Okay, so we started off with she don't like Sister Soldier because Sister Soldier on the radio basically saying, don't degrade yourself. You're better than the ghetto bullshit. She don't even let me tell you, her whole dad went to jail. Okay, she got caught up in the setup to send her ass to jail, and she concerned with her outfit. She doesn't have any money. She has like a couple $2,000-$3,000 left, but she's so concerned. But she's here spending it on outfits to impress a boy instead of thinking about what she's gonna eat, how she's gonna eat, how she's gonna be able to take care of herself. Thinking that even that doofy boy that she was dating, that she met at whatever, Starbucks or some shit, was just going to be completely over the top, like stupid for her when she does nothing and adds no value to nobody. Like, she doesn't even add value to herself. Like, Winter's kind of fucked up and sad. Like, it's so much of a like when we were young, it was just like, yeah, and it's still like, oh, this shit is so ghetto. And it reminds me of when I was young. But when you hindsight 2020 looking at this shit, like, this is a tragic ghetto tale. I read this shit 20 years ago. Rereading it now, I'm just like, Angie says, this is the best read ever. I have read it a dozen times. I tried to get it on audio and can't find it. I saw somebody had it on audio. Jada for first liker. Have you read the book? Everyone has read this book. The thing is that I want us to read it in our adulthood. In our adulthood, I think we should read this book. Okay? I know the assignment. I seen 4 names, but somehow I was still the first. No shade. Okay. Have y'all read the book? Do you like the book? I love the book. On this book, and it's not available in audio. Lily said yes, dream doll would be perfect. It needs to be a dream doll. It needs to be someone ghetto to try to put, because I think that's what I feel. I feel like we read this book when we were young, right? In our 20s, and we did not comprehend the full meaning of, self-worth and self-value and shit. And like, her value was just tied up in the craziest shit. And like, half of the thing, like I said, it was just, she's worrying about, her outfits. She's worrying about the wrong freaking things all the damn time, right? She's supposed to be at a freaking college party. She's out here running around with dudes from the hood who working against her own dad, having freaking sex videos shown all over the place. Like, because he have a dollar. Not even because he has a dollar and he a decent human being. No, because he have a dollar. Thank you. I'm supposed to be going and work out, but the way Amazon is set up, I might have to tell them about themselves. Okay. She said, now, a bad B is a woman who handles her business without making it seem like business. Okay. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Okay. Only dumb girls let love get them delirious to the point where they let things that really count go undone. She's saying this when we turn around and a couple of chapters from now, we're going to watch her mom get shot. We're going to watch her mom fall apart. We're going to watch her mom find out about a secret love child. Remember all of this crazy. That's why I said it's like when you reread this shit at 41, like shit. Okay. Only dumb girls. Okay. For example, you see a good-looking dude walking down the Ave. You get excited. You get wet just thinking about him. You step to him, size him up, and you think looks good. You slide your eyes down to his zipper. Check for the prize. Inside you scream, yes, it's all there. But then you realize he's not wearing a watch, ain't carrying no car keys, no jewelry. And sporting last month's sneakers. He's broke as hell. A bad B realizes that she has two options. She can take him home and get her groove on just to enjoy that sex and don't get emotionally involved because he can't afford her. But that's kind of true. Boink him and leave him. Or she can walk away and leave him broke ass standing right there. Having a relationship is out. Getting emotionally involved is out. Taking him seriously is out. If a bad B is extra slick, she can keep this guy on the side for the good sex. Child. Child. So even with her dad wanted her. It's wild because I say it's the setup for me. Like even when they started talking about dating, right? Her dad started talking about, he wants her to date a lawyer and he wants her to date a doctor and he wants her to date these people that she's never experienced before. She literally dodged and didn't go to a college party, which most girls that I know would have preferred to go to the college party on their birthday, to go back to Brooklyn to sit up with two bum niggas in a hotel and get disrespected. That's what she did. Can I say that? Because that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. It's the ghetto. Like, it's like, yeah, it's like, again, this is like when we from the hood. Again, when I was young, I'm from the hood. This is like, okay, when it's all you know to an extent, it's all you know. But with age and grace, we've learned that this shit. She said Ari would be better. Possibly. Yeah. It's just ghetto. It's ghetto bird tactics. Ari would be better just because she says she like a nigga to pull a gun out on her. And Winter is epitome of a stupid girl. She wants that. Like, the thing is, like, she wants to start a business. She wants to sell drugs. She wants to get what she said. She wants to do a business deal with Midnight. She wants to do a business deal with anybody instead of actually doing something to create a better and stable life for herself. Right? She wants to do a business and I guess sell drugs, but she's not a drug dealer. Like, because she saw her father do it, or she saw the good things that her father showed her about it. But again, like I said, her father, her mom, all of them set that girl up for complete and utter failure. Okay? Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Black Girl Magic. When I was young, this book was everything. But again, with growth come maturity. And rereading it now, it's like, yeah, I know people like this all day, every day, in and out of the projects all day, every day. Like Winter is just a ghetto bird from Brooklyn. She's from Brooklyn. She's a ghetto bird from Brooklyn. That just have that parent that dad is a drug dealer and is able to afford shit, but it doesn't change the fact that she's still a ghetto bird from Brooklyn who does not understand her value at all. She says, so ghetto, but oh so real. Yeah, it's real life. I've seen situations like that happen in real life. Of course, we all have. She said her mom, yeah. Mm-hmm. She's talking all that, like that's what I said. When you really think about the book and you reread it and whatever, and we read it from the beginning, it's like all the shit you talk, all the shit your mama talked, all of this shit, and y'all are effed up now. I knew somebody like this when I was a little kid. I used to live in this building, whatever. And it was this drug dealer that lived in the building, child. His name was T, right? He sold drugs or whatever. Nonetheless, the police, the federales, and everybody came and got him and or his people. And you know what his wife and children were left with? The nothingness of it all. Like all of that pomp and stance and all of that it meant nothing, because the reality is y'all was living in the fucking projects. The reality is all this big house and all this shit you was talking about was probably just a regular old house in Long Island. But you ain't never lived in a house, but she ain't never lived in a house before, so it was a mansion to her. It's ghetto. But it's the ghetto story of so many girls that we know who attain to this. She said, I read that to me years ago. I want to hear the audio book. It's not mistaken. It's coming up. Hold on, let me see. I'm happy I didn't miss it. Yeah. Product of, okay, Mrs. Matthews. Mrs. Matthews says, a product of the environment, demographic. In some documentaries, the ghetto hood was constructed to trap its inhabitants. Yeah, girl, we know that. And she's trapped up. And she does not see it. And Midnight keeps like trying to tell her, like, this is what it is. I ain't messing with you because you are good. You are happy being the baddest bitch in the ghetto. You are happy being the baddest bitch within these 6-block radius. You will throw anybody under the bus, even your own mom and dad under the bus, so you can look yourself in the face and say, I'm a bad bitch. You will use up the money that you don't even have, child, to rent a limo, to go to a club, to stomp with your fucking friends when you ain't got no income at all. And nobody who's going to give it to you. She couldn't even keep a hold of the corny dude who she was staying with, who was giving her his paycheck. She couldn't even keep that shit up. It's crazy. We're talking about the coldest winter ever and the first 10 chapters, okay? Like I said, she got taken, okay? Her sisters was taken, you know, at the end of chapter 10, ACS came and get her. Well, back in the days, it would have still been called BCW. BCW, the Peoples came and snatched her up. You know, her auntie robbed her for the last bit of $2,000 that she had. You know, she could have gave some of it to her moms, but no, she left her mom out there fucked up and struggling because she needed money to make sure that she looked pretty and could buy a new outfit to impress a nigga who is not impressed by new outfits. Because Midnight wasn't impressed by new outfits. He needed her to have the common sense that God gave her, but she didn't have it. Okay, we'll get back to him later on in the book, but right now he left and she asked to go with him and he didn't want to take her because she's dumb. And a dumb chick will fuck your life up. She said, cities, when you know better, you do better. Very true. And we've learned, man, when we were young, we really, and I was like, oh my God. It hit different as a grown woman. It's like, oh my God, you were fucking I see your life headed here. She's the equivalent. Remember when I said yesterday, I say this often, this, you see a bad bitch in the neighborhood and she'll be a crackhead. A nigga done cracked her out. Winter's the equivalent of getting cracked out. Like if she was a real person by now, she probably would have been cracked out. Because all the nigga had to do was have enough money. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if he was respectful. It didn't matter of whatever. It didn't matter how he treated her. As long as he had enough money to buy her bullshit, okay, it was a go. She was even about to go with that dude, her homegirl boyfriend. Remember the homegirl boyfriend? The homegirl boyfriend, Natalie boyfriend. What's her name, Natalie? Or Natasha, some shit. Natalie boyfriend. I think that was her homegirl name. I just read the shit. You think I remember. Who she scheming on her friend because her friend is dating a dude that has some shit. Like she has no loyalty or nothing to nobody. Not even her mom. Her mom, she couldn't even give her mom $100 to get a damn outfit. To buy a freaking wig so she wouldn't be dependent on her corny ass sister. And you see how quick her mom broke? Okay, she got shot in the face. That kind of did it. Get shot in the face. Her mom was shot in the face and she was thinking about being able to drive her mother's car. Girl, we just talked about the jailbirds. She's the soldier from the Bronx. She's from an era where she likely may have witnessed such upfront visceral observations, but who created the ghettos? Who stole? Okay. So, yeah, she's from the Bronx. This is just hood. This is ghetto fabulous. Or you think you ghetto fabulous. Because this is actually the ghetto struggle. She said the sequel was a little better, but it still seemed like she didn't learn nothing getting out of jail. She never learned anything. Again, I have read this 20 years ago. So, and I read a lot of books, but I remember she went to jail. I'm only up to chapter 10 in a reread. Okay. But I recall even when I was a teenager thinking she don't learn. Again, she don't ever learn. Some people don't. And it's the sad truth of the ghetto. All of that you allegedly had. All of that. You're right. Okay, your dad had money and you could have been all of this shit. Money looks a lot more when you're in the projects. When everybody else around you is struggling. We all know people like this, child. She said she ended up in a shelter. She didn't care about nobody. Her mom, like you see, even when they talking to her, they trying to talk to her, and all her mind goes to clothes. What can I buy? What can I spend this money on? Her mom fucked up, gotta wear auntie clothes, gotta wear auntie wig, and she couldn't even give her mom her mom gotten to the point where her mom got on Payless shoes. She old enough maybe to comprehend what really is going on, and like this is just how we living right now. I went to, she couldn't even say, oh, $2,500. Your other aunt took it. You couldn't even give your mom a little $200-$300. Couldn't even give your mom a little $500 and buy her nice little wig, like little $30 wig and some clothes. You couldn't even do that. She couldn't even do that because it's too much about her. And her new outfit to go and impress Midnight, who is not impressed with clothes, but actually impressed with the freaking substance of someone. Like that's what she kept bumping into. Like even the corny dude that she was dating, like when she came and he was there with the other girl, and she was like, "Oh, she fat, and oh, she this, and oh, she that," but she laying up here and they putting your ass out because again, you couldn't even all of that pretty, all of this pretty. I don't understand people. All of this pretty, all of this shit, and you can't even game a nigga enough to be able to stay in his freaking crib. or comprehend how to rent an apartment, but you big and grown. You know, we all think we grown when we 17. She said the Bronx is top. Yeah, the Bronx is, they get that. Everybody keeps saying this. Maybe, or maybe it's just a story from the hood. I think your first story, especially a story like this would just pour out of you, because we all know a winter. We all know a couple winters. Or we are winter, or we kind of used to be winter. But some of us grow up. Yes, slowly, draining out of you. Like all of that. But like, people couldn't stand your ass. The minute you went down is the minute people said F you. Your friends, all of this. She said, Tutu Thing Thing said, it's sad that after you have gone through all of that, you have learned nothing. She learned absolutely nothing. She said that was giving me Vanny Lynn vibes when Winter got kicked out. Nah, well, shit, Winter ain't get kicked out that bad. She didn't get kicked out that bad, but not as bad as Danny Lee, but it was very bad. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, this is nothing. It was very bad. So, like I said, that was part 1 of 10. Let me see if there's any parts, because I did make a couple of notes in a couple places, but I think we covered it all. It's like it was literally, I felt it was like, yo, you were set up from you were a baby to be a bird. It's like completely set up to be an entire, hold on, let me meet this. Completely set up to be a whole bird, thinking she know everything, but know absolutely nothing about life. Out here thinking it's great and it's da-da-da, but out here fucking and sucking at 12. So that's what she was doing in the book. Fucking and sucking at 12. Her homegirls in the ghetto. That ghetto fabulous bullshit is not fabulous. It's not as fabulous as you think it is. It's sad, it's tragic, and you just get used up. Look at her mama. So beautiful, apparently, and just used up to the point where she's disfigured, fucked up, and then I do remember that turned to a fucking crackhead. Because what the fuck? Because the reality of reality was too much to bear. Because the delusion of, the delusion of being the child of a drug dealer. There is no 401k in that. Winter is a whole chicken head. Burr. Cause her mom, yeah. That's what it is. It's like, again, and we've seen them, we know them. I know a lot of them. I got a couple of them hoes in my building. You know what I'm saying? We know them. That's a story. I think that's what's so. That's what we all love about this book, because we could connect with this book. Right? It can just pour out of you. This is a story that can pour out of any woman who grew up anywhere in any hood near any projects, because there's always somebody who's selling drugs and their children are always a little like this. This is like prostitution. You're stuck and don't see no way out. It's sad. She said, I got the sequel in audio. Nia Long did an awesome job narrating. She didn't learn nothing in the sequel. You got to read together. We got to read together the sequel, Jovi. We're going to do all of that. We're going to do all of that. But like I said, next week, we will be going. Hold on. Let me see. I got to check it. I guess next week, next Friday. Hold on. Oh, they got character analysis in the back of the book. They got Winter too. Winter and her sisters. Y'all notice that Winter's sisters hated her. We're gonna get into that shit too, but we should probably get into that next week. They got Karen from birth. Winter was handed some twisted traditions. Hold up. They have the daughter-father relationship, right? And just the way she spoke about her dad, it was kind of weird to me. Like, he's so sexy and all of this. Like, bitch, what? So from birth, Winter was handed some twisted traditions. Her father sent the limo to pick her mom and infant up from the hospital. He gave her a 24-karat gold diamond ring on the third day of her life. He obviously thought this was special, as he was told this story as soon as she was able to understand. The moral of the story he told Winter was, it is important for me to know I deserve the best. No slum jewelry, cheap shoes, or knockoff designer stuff. Only the real thing. So what's wrong with that picture? Stories of early childhood clue children in on who their parents really are, what really happened, and who they... Okay, we'll get into that. Anyhow, but yeah, I think we're done for right now, because I think I said everything I have to say about part 1. We'll be doing part 2, which would be from chapter 10 to chapter 20 next Friday at 2 p.m. We ain't doing 3 p.m. because 3 p.m. gonna throw me off. I gotta go work out now. No, I gotta call Amazon again, and then I gotta go back and work out. So, hold on. She said it was a good read. Yeah. The point is to read it as a teenager, we all did, and to read it now as an adult. You'll see it differently. Trust me. Trust me. Swimming. I have that book. A very good. Hold up. Wait. I believe I have a long time ago. A long time ago. We could add that to the list of the books we're going to read. We're going to read this. We're going to read probably after this. We're going to read Why Men Love Bitches, and then probably Life After Death. Okay. All right. So I'm done, y'all, because I got shit to do. But hope y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow for our weekly roundup, where we be talking about all the bullshit that happened this week. And until then, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. Let me call Amazon.